What is going on? Welcome back to the Rare Element Sports Card Podcast. My name is Aaron. I'm here with my boy Jeremy. What's good, my brother?
Oh, kicking it and chilling, man. Fucking feeling like my chair's a little small today because I'm eating like a fat fuck the last couple days.
Like my chair's getting tight.
Yeah, man. Shit. Sucking that gut, boy.
That's not good, dude. I went. Oh my god! I went to go get some lunch today, and I went to this little Los Cornales. I went to the little, local Mexican spot, and I put my order in, got my shit going, and then fucking. I went to go sit down to wait for my food to come out, and I walk over and I sit down, and I didn't fit, dude. I didn't fit. I was like, holy shit. And then like the lady that was there, she's a nice looking lady, so I didn't want to be like, oh. So I was like waiting for her to go to the back. She went to the back. And I was like, squeezed my fat ass out of that fucking booth.
Half your gut on top, half your gut on the bottom, and just kind of.
It's like.
I've been there, bro, at those fucking diners and shit, bro. A lot of those diners, they like to crowd those booths together, bro.
It was tight, dude. And sometimes you can move the seats back or you can move the table a little bit. This one was like everything was stuck. So I was like, fuck, I gotta wedge my fucking ass out of here. It was
just
terrible.
Sit on the edge. Like,
it was a little embarrassing. I was like, God dang it, I gotta take it easy, go on a diet.
You gotta analyze the fucking seat situation next time.
I know. I gotta look at it like, am I gonna fit there? Probably not. Let me go sit over there. But yeah, it was a rough one. But
yeah, they just fucking pack them in there like that.
Yeah, it is what it is, I guess. But you want to jump into the pod, my brother?
Yep.
So our podcast is made up of 3 elements. The first element this week is cardboard, which is our sports card news element. We're going to have a little bit of wiggity wax, and then we're going to finish it up with some sports. You ready to rip that fucking shit?
Rip that shit. Damn it, I forgot to bring a pack in.
Oh, I know. Spaced it.
Tight.
A little too much of this?
Yeah, mostly.
Or not enough of this?
Way too much.
But our first topic under the cardboard this week is about Fanatics. I guess at the Topps Fanatics Summit, they went down like a long list of people that they brought into the team, and apparently they're calling them the Avengers. So they're bringing in the dream team of corporate folk. The main one that I took notice to was they hired this gentleman named Ken Turner. And he is the new chief marketing. He has a new chief marketing role for Fanatics. And in the art and like some of the interviews I heard, it was kind of like the visionary officer. So I was like, interesting. Apparently he came from Red Bull. So he was formerly with Red Bull. So he's coming in to give the hobby some wings, apparently. And it brings me to the question, like, does this mean Josh Luber's fucking out? I mean, he was the visionary guy and kind of marketing guy, and haven't really heard from him.
I have no idea, bro. I know that fucking Red Bull blew up and shit, but I mean, they were kind of like just the first main energy drink, really. You know what I mean? But they fucking marketed the shit out of that. Yeah,
dude, I went to a bunch of concerts and they were handing out free Red Bulls. They had the Red Bull girls. Like it was like a big marketing rush, and
yeah.
I don't know, they did pretty well with that.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, I'm happy with it. It seems like that's the right kind of direction that they're, I would like to see the hobby going to. What do you think? Do you think bringing in a dream team of fucking like these type of corporate people is going to make the difference, or do you think that? What do you think is going to make the main difference in like Fanatics turning everything around and bringing it back to the 10x number that they're trying to get to?
I don't even know, man. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not sure. It's obviously so impossible to predict the future or even what's going to be actually good. We might think that one thing is good, but then if it happens, I mean, then freaking Skynet takes over and shit, bro.
Skynet went live.
So, I don't know. And also, Avengers is like fucking a decade ago. We're in phase 4 here with Marvel, guys.
I know, right? What's the newest?
I don't
shit?
know. I think they're gonna start trying to bring in like X-Men and shit like that, but I don't even fucking know. I'm just joking.
Black Panther.
Yeah. No, I think it's still Avengers, but like it's the new Avengers.
Oh yeah. Dude, I'm so fucking far behind on those movies. Like my brother, he's Mr. Marvel. He's all about it. His whole house is decorated with like fucking like characters, dude. It's pretty cool actually, but like that's his thing. And I told him I went to go stay with him when he was living in Denver for a couple of days, and he's like, well, you know, where are you at with all the Marvel movies? And I was like, bro, I'm like at Iron Man. And he's like, are you serious? And I was like, yeah. He's like, oh, we're sitting you down and we're gonna smoke some weed and we're gonna watch some movies. So we got to like Iron Man 3.
I was gonna say Iron Man was like the first one, dude.
It was pretty close to the first one.
It was like the Hulk and then Iron Man, and Hulk doesn't really even tie into the story really very much at all. Like the very, very end, there's like one scene, I think.
So, yeah, I watched about 4 movies that weekend. We watched about 4, and I got to, I think it was Thor. It was like one of the second Thor, I think. Watched the first one, and
the first couple of Thors and Iron Man were pretty much the first ones, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And he put it in the order that, not the order that they came out in, but like the Marvel order, I guess. So like that's where we were moving. And then I stalled out there. That's where I still am. Yeah. So I have no references. I don't know anything. I just know that fucking Iron Man was dope. Like his movies were cool. But I don't know, man. I'm kind of wondering if this is the end of Josh Luber. I'm also wondering if, I don't know. I don't know if the hobby is the sort of business that would be like influenced by a huge marketing spree.
Well, that's kind of what I was kind of getting at, bro. I don't know if it's great, if it's a good thing to grow it that gigantic or that quickly, or get so many people so involved so quickly and it be a fad. A fad isn't necessarily a good thing. We don't want it to be a fad. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know. We'll see. I think good, steady, healthy growth is going to be the best. Not necessarily gigantic push to fucking
to
10x everything automatically,
right?
Or, you know,
recoup
or even double or whatever,
right?
You know,
yeah, that's true.
But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Like, you know, that sounds fine and great. And in order to create like another gigantic boom, that would probably be something that would need to happen. But the boom's not necessarily good.
Right. It really hasn't. It really hasn't added to the health of the hobby. With that,
if anything, it was detrimental because it was growing right at that time already anyway.
Right.
And then it kind of blew up and it soured a lot of people. So who knows what would have happened if it wasn't for that? I mean, and you know, granted that. Who knows? It did bring a lot of people in and did blow things up, and now there's tons of people talking about it, and it's growing too. But it was just starting to kind of grow healthily.
I think that's a word. Yeah, I think that's a
right
word.
Before that anyway.
Yeah,
you know, so
that's true.
I had that steroid injection and fucking
just boom. Yeah,
everybody got popped on steroids.
everybody pissed hot. Yeah, that's true. That's true, bro.
But I don't know. We'll see. I mean, growth is good, but I don't know if explosive growth is necessarily good.
Yeah, that's true. Because like anything that, like you said, anything that blows up like that is bound to drizz out.
Then it's just a fad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's not organic growth. It's not real growth. It's like, it's artificial, and like you said too. Also, it could sour a lot of people, and that you don't want that really.
No,
you know. And there's something too, like if something like that is going to drop you, you weren't really going to be into it for the long haul anyway.
Exactly.
So there's that as well. But I don't know. We will see. We'll keep an eyeball on Fanatics and watch their moves and see what goes on, because this is the shit, man. This is the shit we love. So I'm definitely interested.
Well, who knows what kind of contract they signed with Luber or whatever, or
right.
You know,
they might be riding that contract out. Like, all right, we've got another year.
Come up with a couple more ideas and then GTFHO.
Yeah. I mean, Zero Cool isn't really going anywhere, and that was pretty much Luber's baby.
I haven't heard shit about that for a while.
Fuck no. I haven't heard shit about that. I haven't heard shit from him. I haven't see. He hasn't even posted on his IG. I haven't heard anything. It's kind of, I don't know, kind of interesting. And I don't know. I didn't necessarily have an issue with Josh Luber. I never really had a problem with him myself. You know,
I don't really care. I mean, I care of what he was gonna do, but like, I don't know. Like, he was the big name,
right?
Right, and it made sense. Like, some of the sneaker and sports card stuff kind of crosses over a little, I guess, but
yeah,
collector wise, and
it wasn't the like, oh, Josh Luber. Yeah,
it was more just cool to make fun of his name, really, than anything.
That had to be a tough one, huh?
Yeah,
that had to be a tough one. That'll get you wearing nail polish real quick, I guess, and call Josh Luber up all the time. And
Lubered up.
Oh, we don't have our light on.
Oh, snap.
I was wondering why it doesn't look the same. That'd be cool to get that sound
Turn
on the
the
board.
lightsaber on. Don't we have lightsabers on there? I thought you had lightsabers on there.
I did at one point, but they were loud and fuck.
Yeah.
I recorded them kind of fucked
like a
up.
lightsaber battle.
Mhm.
It wasn't like
It was, yeah. Just a.
Yeah.
That'd be a cool one. Yeah, for sure. Have to get that on there. I still haven't put the other sounds either. God damn it. Slacker.
All right, man. All right.
Slacker. But we'll move on, bro. We'll get off of that. We will talk about a little bit of PSA action. Looks like GemRate put out some more info for February. And do you hear that noise?
Yeah.
Oh, I know what it is.
Something dragon.
Yeah, it's the mic stand here, and I keep hitting it with this cord. But PSA, it looks like, according to GemRate, last month of February, they graded 18,000 Julio Rodriguez cards, bro.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
18,000. Just Julio. Is
that his base, or that's all
just
cards?
all Julios?
So that's all
Yeah.
those.
Mm-hmm. His base was somewhere like 1,500, something like that. They had that broken out too. And just that base update, I think it was like 1,500 just last month.
Wow.
18,000 Julios. Is he like is he on his way to be the next Zion?
I mean, it sure sounds like it. Even more, probably. I mean, wow. That's just PSA too.
Yeah,
so.
that's just PSA. Crazy, huh? Fucking and
bonkers.
It looks like there was also like 14,000 Jordans graded, bro. 14,000 Michael Jordan cards. He hasn't had cards since like the early 2000s, you know?
Right.
Like, how many fucking Jordan cards are out there?
Aside from, I guess, that stupid metal shit or like gimmicky upper deck shit.
Yeah.
I mean, those probably count, but I don't know how many people are. There's some people grading them, obviously, but.
Right.
So he has had cards, technically.
That's true.
Goodwin champions and.
Right. I forgot about those ones.
There's been some shit where they forced him in.
Mm-hmm.
Just in street clothes or fucking airbrushed fucking basketball clothes.
Mm-hmm. Or like fucking basketball jersey.
I don't even know if he's even got a basketball in his hands or anything. Actually, the metal or whatever those he's like an airbrushed basketball jersey kind of.
Yeah, those metal ones. Yeah,
but most of the rest of them he's just in like fucking plain clothes, dude.
Mm-hmm.
For sure, just a picture of him, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Chilling,
just chilling. How far do you think they could milk Michael Jordan, dude? I mean, my God,
hey, that's rough. That's what like I was saying a while back. That I mean, everybody the thing is that almost thankfully they can't make Michael Jordan in all the other fucking sets, bro. Could you imagine how many Jordan cards it would be if they could still print Michael Jordan in fucking Panini cards, bro?
Oh my God. That'd be so many.
There'd still be a fucking Jordan insert every year, bro. Like a specific Jordan set, dude.
Right.
There was like 12 Jordan cards.
Yeah.
And this little subs Air Jordan, this, that.
The
whatever.
Prism Jordan collection. Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's true. They're getting there with Julio too. Like, man, how many Julios are there going to be?
That's a lot, bro.
Do you think that, like, I mean, I'm sure it's kind of obvious, I guess, now that I think about it, but like, it's just watering down these players, and like their values are they're gonna have to take a hit, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, there's only so many people that want that card, bro. And the thing is there's a lot of people that are hoarding that shit. Like, there's people that are sending in 100 of them probably.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
And
100%.
they're gonna try and cash in, and I don't know, man.
Man, that's
How you gonna
crazy.
sell it for more than grading fees? Really?
I know, right?
The 10, sure, a little,
A
but
bump, I'm sure.
not a ton.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess it kind of just
If
depends.
you hurry the fuck up and do it right now, you could probably get $50 pop for those.
Yeah. Kind of depends on how well he plays, too, I guess. I mean, like, if he
Yeah.
blows up and starts hitting 40, 50
There's
home
guys that are
runs.
fucking all-stars and killing it, that they're fucking rookie foils or silvers or chromes and shit are like, PSA 10s are like $50.
Yeah, but like an Otani PSA 10 in Chrome is like 300. You know, so I mean, it just depends on how well they do. Aaron Judge stuff, his base Chromes are like 2 something. But like the paper stuff,
Probably not for much longer, though.
you don't think?
I don't know. Mostly a lot of it's because of this pop count shit, bro. I don't know. I don't see anything that's not numbered staying very high for very long.
No.
Especially with there's no... It's obvious that they're printing more and more of everything every
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, they definitely are.
Those guys were in 17, 18, so they might have a chance to survive a little bit, but
I have less cards out there
I
than
don't know, man.
these
There's
guys.
so many guys that have accomplished so much that their PSA 10s are going for like $50 to $80, dude. Silvers sometimes are in hollows and refractors and shit. I'm like, holy fuck, you gotta be kidding me. It's pretty nuts. Those guys are still doing okay-ish, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
We shall see.
Do you think that's kind of stuck with baseball more than other sports?
Oh, I think basketball is the worst for sure.
You think so? I mean, Luca PSA 10 Prism PSA 10s are still $350.
You cherry pick the top guys maybe, but anything other than that, no.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're not gonna have the lower end guy or
I'm not talking lower. I'm talking anybody other than the top 2 or 3.
No, I don't. Not in basketball. Like Jason Tatum's rookies are still
Yeah,
pretty
those
high.
guys are
and-
4 or 5 years old. I'm talking guys that are like the last couple of years. Where they're printing more and more.
Yeah, like Jaw. Well, I mean,
I'm just talking cards that I've comped trying to buy at shows, bro, and I look them up thinking it's going to be over $100, and it's like $50 card and shit. Cards to buy from people. No, I'm not trying to sell them, you know what I mean?
yeah.
And then I'm like, fuck. Kind of don't even want to buy it now.
It's like I already told you I was gonna buy it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And then we look it up, and then I usually don't end up buying it because then I got to offer them
Something.
$30-$40 for the fucking thing.
Something
you know what
low,
I mean?
yeah.
So it just depends who it is, I guess, too. And the cards from a few years ago are still surviving a little bit because with the way that they're proving every year more and more and more fucking shit's getting printed, it's tough. And even the numbered shit's tough, dude. You get a fucking card numbered out of 10, there's fucking 4 different parallels numbered out of 10. So it's technically numbered out of like 40,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
4 different golds. Flash, disco,
Wave.
true gold,
Vinyl.
gold wave.
Yeah. It's true.
So, I don't know. At a certain point, it's... Even the serial numbering shit's getting tough. You almost have to build a little spreadsheet and go across all the sets and say, okay, well, how many cards numbered out of 10 are there? Or, you know what I mean? They just add more and more parallels every year and more inserts every year. I don't know. It's watering shit down. It's creating the fake fucking rarity. And then once people start doing the math, they're like, wait a minute. That's not rare.
Hold on a minute.
Yeah. So I don't know. And I don't think that that's a fucking horrible thing that fucking those basically base cards are only worth $100 as a PSA 10. That's kind of where they should be. You know what I mean? Really, but that's just, I don't know. There's nothing special about it. You know,
Yeah.
other than being a PSA 10, and when there's 18,000 of them, then it's not special anymore.
Well, man,
I'd rather have a
now
card.
that
I'd rather
I'm
have a card numbered out of 25 than a PSA 10 that 18,000 of them.
oh, for sure,
A raw numbered out of 25.
for sure. But I don't agree that there's nothing special about them, because a rookie card is special. It just is. It just is.
Yeah.
You know, it just has been forever. And anybody who buys a player, they always want their rookie card.
Yeah, if it's
You know what I
numbered
mean?
or autographed, maybe.
Yeah, I don't. I just think rookie cards are special.
Well, there'll
Yeah.
always be a demand for them, but
Yeah.
I don't think they should be worth more than $100.
No, ever.
Not really.
So like even like Patrick Mahomes stuff, you don't think his base card should be worth more than $100?
Nope.
Wow.
I don't. There's too many of them, dude.
Wow.
That's
So-
just my opinion. But
Right. Right.
I wouldn't. I don't try to buy none of that shit ever. Very rarely. Parallels and shit, maybe. But
Well, now that I'm depressed,
I'm not trying to impress anybody.
I'm just kidding, bro.
I'm just saying that I just go more for numbered shit. You know, at least you know how many there are.
Sometimes. Now they're double printing numbered shit.
Yeah, but at least it's documented.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can go and do the math. And that's why the whole case hit thing is a little deceiving and shit too anymore. There's so many fucking case hits. Like, I buy them because they flip quickly, but I don't buy them to ever hang on to, really, unless it's like even the yellowways and shit. Usually I get rid of.
Really?
I've got that
Yeah.
Joker, and I don't know. They're doing so good. It's gonna be hard to hang on to that card, bro.
You gonna sell it? I might be a buyer.
It's gonna be hard to hang on to that thing through the playoffs. You know, I don't know. It's gonna go up pretty crazy. I'm actually want to hurry up and get it graded. But
Yeah. Did you send it?
not yet.
No.
No, I need to get another stack enough to send.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, and then I've got some PC cards to send, but it's hard to recoup the grading fees on PC cards.
Yeah. You don't really. You don't. You just kind of want them slabbed up to keep them in the case, keep them safe.
And
Yeah.
you know, there's nothing wrong with those cards. I just don't think that they should be as crazy valuable. It's just they're not rare, you know. And to say they're not special, yeah, they're special. They're a rookie card, but they're the least special of the rookie card.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Lowest little rung on the totem pole for sure.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they'll always be desirable. They'll always be wanted. They'll always be sought after. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, for
But
sure.
I don't know if they'll ever be worth. I mean, and I could be totally wrong, but it's tough for me to pay high dollar for something that doesn't at least have a little rarity to it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. But yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. PSA's cranking them out left and right. So I mean, 18,000 Julios in 1 month. That's a crazy number.
It's fucking insane, dude.
That's a crazy number.
Dude, they're cranking fast again too. I got fucking. Damn, I'm trying to think when I sent that, but my 20 card order that I sent, not even 3 weeks ago, was already in the second stage of
Wow.
grading.
Nice.
It's like
That's quick.
One more stage before it comes home.
Yeah.
Our second stage of not grading, review or whatever.
Mm-hmm. That's
Fucking
flying.
quick, bro.
That's flying. Yeah, good deal. I mean, good. I mean, they've had all the time. They had the backlog. They
Yeah.
worked through all that. They've got the kinks out, and looks like they're just like a machine, just well oiled right now.
They're just fucking stomping their foot on everybody's throat, dude.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, SGC was a play there for a minute, but it's kind of just because they come back fast, it still doesn't really matter, dude. It's
Still 70% of what a PSA 10 is. Yeah.
if they can keep cranking them back in a month, there's no point to send them anywhere else, dude.
Yeah, it's true.
If you're going for value.
Right. And I mean, they cost about the same. I mean, I think what is SGC now? Like 18,
You can go
18
down
bucks?
to 18 if you go through the right place, but
Mhm.
it's actually more if you well PSA you can send one card for 25.
Right.
So they're all about the same.
They're pretty dang close. And if you're going to be, I mean, if it's within a couple of dollars per card, send them to PSA. It's just what it is.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. That's pretty quick. Dang, I can't believe they're still moving that fast. Damn.
It's insane, bro.
Yeah, and they're still pumping out 1 million cards a month. Like they're just still just like once again a well-oiled machine, just pumping
Yeah.
them out, dude.
Yeah, and companies like, geez, HPA's got to be just about done, bro.
You would think.
I still see them putting a little ad here or there, but
They sent me an email the other day like, "Are you sure you don't want a membership? Are you sure?"
they got to be just about done. And FCGs and all those other companies, like, man, they can't be making really anything.
It's got to be tough sledding for them. Or is there so many fucking cards out there that just there's fringe like hobbyists that just like we'll keep those places going.
I guess. I
I
mean,
mean, GMA's been they've been still making grading cards forever.
touche.
You know, those motherfuckers are still around, and I actually looked at it.
But they're like $8, right?
I'm not sure what their
I want to
prices
say
are.
they're like fucking.
Sounds right though. Yeah,
They're like $10 or $8. I'm almost positive.
sounds right.
Yeah, I could be wrong. I've never even looked into it, to be honest.
Right. It's like the price of a expensive
One
top.
touch.
Yeah, expensive top loader. Yeah. If somebody walked up to my table with GMA cards, I would offer them raw prices. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be. I wouldn't give it a bump. I just wouldn't. HGA, any of those other companies other than outside of the big three. I would look up CSG. Like if it's in the CSG slab, I'll look it up and I would honor the comp on that.
Yeah.
But every other grading company, I would go raw.
Yeah.
I'd go raw. There's no way you could flip that and try to make anything. The play on those is to buy them for raw, crack them, and resub them to PSA.
It can be. Yeah.
You know.
I mean, I haven't heard. I mean, I haven't heard too many people bragging about that working out too well for them though.
Yeah.
So.
And if it did, they would be definitely fucking bragging.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. They'd be all over socials. Like, I just bought the stock of HGA slabs and cracked and resub.
And yeah. And at a point, that was almost a play, was to send to those cheaper companies for like
A review
almost, I
Yeah.
guess. You know, that wasn't something I would have done, but like I could see somebody doing that, I guess. Especially a company like FCG who gives you that little report.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And they might see something you didn't see or catch something you didn't see or something. You're like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
You know, and they're, I think, $18, $14 card, I want to say they are, or 15. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I haven't checked them in a long time.
Yeah, I don't know. It's, grading is gotten to points where PSA is just taken over. There's not much anybody else can do. Once they caught up, once they hired enough people to catch up, now they have all those people.
Yeah.
Keep them busy, and that's it.
Yeah. And they're keeping them busy, man. People are sending tons of cards. Of cards.
Every time they get to the point to where they need another little influx, they just run another special.
Yeah. Yeah. It's true.
Send out another little fucking $15, $20 special, or a $15 fucking $12 special or something to all the Collectors Club members. Fuck, boom, they get you another fucking 10 million cards right there. Bam.
It's like let's get us another little backlog.
Yeah. It would be nice though if there was like somebody to keep them honest. You know?
Yeah. Well, the problem is nobody wants to pay. If it's not in PSA, nobody wants to pay up.
Nope.
They will not pay up, and then that's how comps are made. The only way they're gonna move, and the only way they're gonna make headway that way is if people pay up for them, and they just don't. You know.
That's what I've always said. If anybody who wants to support these smaller companies ever wants their cards to be worth more, then the best way is to go and buy more. Go and buy them from other people, not to just keep grading more.
Right.
You know.
You have to go buy them, and you have to
Create those comps.
and bid up. You know,
If they're so great, then how come you're not out there buying them?
right. And how come other people aren't bidding against you?
You just think they're great because you have a bunch of them you want them to fucking sell.
You want them to be valuable.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's part of, I think that's part of why PSA was so like able to capture the market, because there was a lot of old heads that had big PSA cards big cards and PSA slabs and collections and shit. So they're, you know what I mean? They're dead set that like, this is what it's going to be. And, you know, they're bidding and they're buying other cards, so they were keeping comps up, and and that's I think how PSA became that over Beckett, because Beckett was the one, for a long time.
At first, it was that. That's how they did it. Was they just got their name on as many fucking slabs as they fucking possibly could, and now that they dominate the fucking market because there's so many of them.
Yeah,
they run that shit.
Yeah,
but now they're so big that nobody else could ever catch up.
They'd be running that shit, dog.
There's no way anybody could ever catch up, ever. Now,
it's something. Well, I mean, no.
Fuck, maybe so hard to fucking catch up. Like actual number of graded cards.
Something catastrophic would have to happen to PSA. Yeah, you know what I mean? It'd have to like
internal disaster.
A crazy, like a flood inside, or like something like uncontrollable, or like a huge scandal.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And Nat Turner and in a P
they're
video.
Still so big, bro. They'd be the fucking. It's like these gigantic breakers that have a scandal. They don't fucking slow them down, man.
That's true.
It's crazy, bro.
That is true.
I don't even know if that would fucking slow them down.
They'd have to get hit by a meteorite.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
Just build another planet.
Planet PSA.
Yeah, you know what? Because I'm not a fan of the actual company, bro. But I mean, what else are you gonna do, bro? Are you gonna be the one to take the heater for everybody else?
Yeah. Yeah. No one's willing to do that for sure.
Yeah.
I'm not.
No.
Yeah. Fuck no.
Nope.
It's true. And all said and done, I like the Beckett slabs the best. I think they look the most professional. I think they look clean. I like the look of them. And I always have. I always thought they were the best ones, but they just don't. They've lost their grip. They've lost their grip on everything. PSA swooped up and moved.
Yeah, and it's like I always say too. It's like I can see everybody having a favorite and fucking one kind of being worth the most. I just don't understand why everything can't be a little closer.
Yeah,
not even necessarily everything, but at least the top ones,
like top 3 or 4, just be pretty comparable with each other.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of people feel that way. I really do. I hear it a lot, actually.
Yeah.
I hear it in socials and hear people talking about it in videos and stuff that, I don't know, I just would like them to be more equal in value, but you can want whatever you want, but what the hobby does and what people do are two different things. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason I send to anything else is to send to SGC, and it's mostly just kind of because they come back so fast, bro. And it's stuff that I kind of do the little fucking problem in my head, and I'm like, it's barely worth fucking more as a PSA anyway in these particular cards, so I'll send it over there.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like almost just for fun, dude, because grading is kind of fun.
Yeah, grading's fun.
So I'll send a handful of fucking cards to PSA or to SGC once a month, fucking $18 a pop, and fucking get them back in like 2 weeks, bro. And some cool shit that it doesn't matter because there's not millions of them in any fucking slabs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So. You know what? I've never looked at SGC's pop report.
Yeah.
Ever. I don't think I've looked at it once.
Weird, and I think it's hard to fucking find, but
yeah,
I think that's why that guy doesn't include it in his reports that he does and shit. That guy that prints in he puts them in like a lot of the different groups. That little report that he prints where it's kind of like the gem rates fucking one, but it's like how many cards each company graded each week and blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
Their percentages of going up and down. And
there's a different person in GemRate that does that.
Yeah, he's like he just does it all on his own, I think.
Oh really?
I've tagged you in it a couple times. He puts it in like Sports Nonsense and a bunch of other little groups. Jorge Nordlack is what his name is on there.
Oh no shit.
Yeah,
I kind of remember that now that you say.
Pretty good and informative little chart that he builds. But but SGC and Beckett are like
they have weird pop reports. Yeah, Beckett. I've looked at theirs and it's fucking
and they don't
brutal.
Update them often enough and
that's brutal. Yeah, well, we'll move on, bro. We'll move on. We'll see what happens with these pop counts because I mean they're gonna be sky high.
Yeah, at a certain point. I mean that's kind of why I wouldn't even really want to buy a Jordan rookie that wasn't like a PSA 10, bro. No. And even though there's so fucking many, dude, I don't know if that's a great investment. A 10 maybe, but everything else they're just more and more accumulating still constantly, and there's guys that have hundreds of them just waiting to sell.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And even a card like and this isn't even a fucking close to as valuable as a card, but a card that I follow quite a bit is that Todd Helton Bazooka card.
Mm-hmm.
It is a pretty rare card. But the comps on that were pretty good. And there was a guy that must have been hoarding a bunch, and he listed like 10 of them on eBay the other day.
Yeah.
Like, all at once, bro.
Yeah.
What the fuck did that do?
Yeah, it crushed those values. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
So every time somebody fucking has a handful of them they want to get rid of, they need the cash or whatever, boom, it's going to fuck everything up.
Yeah.
Next time a guy that has 1,000 Jordans just wants to get rid of 100 of them because he needs some cash, you know?
Yeah.
And everything's fucked. Because there's guys out there that probably have 1,000 of them, dude.
Oh, I'm sure. There's a lot of them.
Pass them out for fucking Christmas presents one year because they're sick of fucking dragging them around and shit.
It's like, can I get on your Christmas list, dog? I'd like a Jordan rookie.
So, I mean, I would like to have one, but I don't know if I would buy one as definitely not as a quick flip because that shit's fucking scary to me, bro.
Yeah, no. If I had, I would want a Jordan rookie just for me, just like a PC card.
Yeah,
just because Jordan.
And it will always be worth something.
Yeah,
I'm not saying it's gonna be worth nothing, but to say it's gonna keep going or to go up from here is tough, man.
It depends. It depends on the demand, I guess. Depends on the demand because like if the hobby does 10x, you know, a lot of people, especially new people, would want a Jordan rookie. So it you know, the demand can change, and they might be able to go up eventually, but it might take a while. Yeah. I wouldn't say never, but I wouldn't.
No, there's things that could happen. I suppose
I wouldn't
bank on it. I wouldn't say it's a good investment.
I wouldn't bank on it.
It's more of a gamble than an investment for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
I wouldn't bank on it. And this fucked up part about the Jordan rookie is like the best play on a Jordan rookie is to get a raw one and get it graded and then flip it. But there's so many fucking fakes. There's so many and good fakes. Mm-hmm. I saw a really good fake at the spring show a couple months back. It was a great fake. Yeah. But it was a fake, and there was somebody who DC. He looked at it. He's like, nope. Immediately he knew. 'Cause, I mean, he has one. I think he might have a couple actually. But like he knows what the fakes are, and he knows if anybody it's him. And I took it to him because a homie was going to try to buy it. And I was like, look, take it to David. You know, he'll know. And he went and checked it. And he's like, nope. And then the deal didn't happen. But, like, the raw to grade to flip, that's the only move. But it's so sketchy.
If you're able to get a hold of, like, some boxes or something.
Right.
Some. But even that, dude, the cost of a box, there's almost
so much.
Fuck.
Yeah, so much. And then you can't even trust the BBCE wrapping on the motherfucker.
Exactly. I was just about to say that too.
So it's like
technically,
right? It's a tough game to get raw Jordans for sure. Very tough. But that's the only real move on those right now.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, you get an auto, Jordan auto.
Shit. Oh yeah, more rare kind of stuff. Fuck yeah, but like the rookie's tough. It's a base card. There's millions of them. I'm sure out there. I'm sure there's. For every one, there's probably 5 fakes, too.
Man, there's a lot.
Yeah.
And if you fucking selling that shit, just throw them away, man. Come on. Even if you're selling them for like $5.
Yeah.
Just throw those fucking things away.
Yeah. I still have that one.
Yeah. Or at least get it out of circulation.
Yeah. I still have that one. You popped it, that HGA slab, when you cracked it with your hands, and I put it in there and snapped it up. It's still in there.
I meant to make a little label for it, and I just never got around to it.
Just like in crayon, like Michael Jordan.
HGA custom.
HGA one of one.
I should fucking send another Jordan and then get a custom label made for it and then put that in there.
Like, switch it out. That'd be dope. But we'll move on, bro. We'll go to our next topic under the cardboard, which is the iCards show recap. So iCards had a show up in Denver this past weekend. You and I both attended. Had a great time. How was the show for you, bro?
Shit, it was cool. Like always good to see Mark and all the homies up there. Fucking kick back, hang out in the hallway, and fucking just chill. I got to set up with the homeboy across from the homeboy Dave. Happy birthday to that homeboy.
Happy birthday, David Bruns.
But yeah, no, it was a good time. I didn't really buy a ton. I picked up one card, I think, during the day there, and I had a chance to get a Shavkat tie-dye prism mezzanine level select card, but Homie wanted a little bit much for it. I mean, there was a comp for about 6, but like a comp.
Right.
And I was like, it's closer to maybe a $400 or $500 card at best. I mean, it's not. It's just a numbered out of 25, and I mean that's the thing with Select is like it has the different levels, but mezzanine is like supposedly the highest level or whatever. But
Right.
once they're all numbered at 25, does that even matter? You know what I mean? If they're tie-dye mezzanine, tie-dye octagon side, tie-dye premier level, whatever, they're all numbered at 25. But each one's supposed to be a little bit better.
Right.
But they're still all numbered out of 25.
Right. And
So the higher levels sell for a little more, but not as much really because they're still kind of the same.
right.
In the actual base set, the different levels are shorter printed and shorter printed.
Right.
And so
When
that's what
when
makes
they're all
them-
the same exact number, yeah,
So it's kind of one of those
it kind of takes away the
sneaky panini things.
takes away the rarity. Yeah.
People are like, they think that one's more rare because it's the mezzanine level,
Right.
but
Well,
it's really not.
actually, you had the same exact chance of pulling that as you did the fucking premier level.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
So there's that to it too, and I think once more people
true.
kind of catch on to that, those will come down a little bit.
Yeah.
And then there's also they have like the mezzanine silver or the club or the they call them octagon side in UFC. Silvers are SSP case hits or whatever.
Oh, really?
So then there's that interpretation to where once you see it must be a case hit or blah 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 because it's octagons and
Yeah.
it gets confusing for people, and Select is fun partially because of that, but it gets a little bit confusing
Right,
too.
right.
And it's kind of deceptive in a way,
Oh, yeah.
you know.
Oh, yeah. You need like a degree in like accounting to be able to figure out Select's like little thing they got going
With
on.
the levels and all that, yeah. So, but yeah, it was a good time. I ended up passing on that, and I picked up a Mantle Maze Killabrew 68. Let's see.
You got it.
Might as well show it
You
right
got-
here
got
real-
the
right
show?
quick. It's a Topps Superstars. Oh, bam. Picked that up from the birthday boy, actually. Pretty cool little deal. Might send that one off to SGC just for fun. It's got a pretty bad corner, but I think it could get it 4. So
Nice.
it could go to PSA too. The problem with PSA is like don't have enough to send it for a bulk, so I'd have to pay a little more to send it to PSA.
Yeah. No, that's real cool.
In vintage, I don't really mind it in SGC. It's worth less, but it's not worth crazy less.
It's not like 30%.
Like
yeah.
ultra modern shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's cool. Man, I just realized that I've had these on the board here. I had my name and your name on here, and they were switched. They flip flopped.
Oh,
so like
shit.
when you were talking, it's been on me, and I've been just sitting here like,
Oops.
oopsies.
I saw you kind of look over and go, Oop.
I was like, oh shit, oh fuck, oh it's wrong. Oh damn it.
You guys are lucky you're even getting video this week. I'll just leave it at that.
Had little technical difficulties, but we got it figured out somewhat.
Oh, shit.
I couldn't get that camera to work. I was about ready to spike it against the wall, dude.
Sometimes you got to Gronk spike shit.
Sometimes you just got a Gronk spike.
How was your show over there today? Or that day?
It was good, dude. It was good. I had a good time. Made some decent deals. Got some pickups. I'll do my little show and tell.
Cool.
Let's see. I'll switch it on to Jeremy so that my camera's on. The first one, the non-graded card, picked up in a little trade with DC. This little Trevor Lawrence
nice.
auto. It's a legacy, and it is out of 99. I don't know if you can
hell
see
yeah.
that. But it's a pretty cool card. Thought it was a nice looking little auto, so got that and a little bit of cash for a Jokic rookie.
Sweet.
And my my partner Jorge picked up this Zach Veen. It's a PSA 9, and it's the orange, so it's out of 25. It's the chrome, and it's a pretty cool card. Zach Veen's a real good prospect for the Rockies, and he's been
First Bowman.
yep, and he's been playing real strong this preseason and in the spring. So hopefully
yeah.
that could make a couple of moves.
Yeah, hopefully he's on the opening day roster.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah,
that'd be
cool.
cool. Also picked up this 2018 Ronald Acuna Sepia refractor, and that's PSA 9 as well. Thought that was a cool card. It's a real neat little card, and he's been tearing it up in Venezuela. Is that where he plays? Venezuela, I think.
I think so. I don't know.
He'd been tearing it up over there over the winter and stuff. So hopefully for a good comeback season for Mr. Acuna.
World Baseball Classic starts tonight, I think.
Oh, is it tonight? Yeah,
so.
I think so. Nice. Vladdy's not going to play. He got a little hurt knee, so he's not going to play.
Oh, really?
But I think everyone else. I don't think I've heard anyone else back out. But nice. I got to watch some of that. That shit's fun. This one here is a 2018 Topps Transcendent Shohei Ohtani. It's out of 50, and it's a PSA 9 as well. That one was a pretty cool card.
Japan.
It says Japan. I'm not quite sure if it's a Japanese version or I'm not quite sure.
Cool.
But I thought it was dope.
Transcendent Shohei Ohtani, Japan.
Yeah.
Must be, bro. Interesting.
Yeah. I thought it was neat. You know, it's low numbered Ohtani rookie, so figured that was a good
There's
pickup.
no Chinese or Japanese writing or anything on it, so interesting. Freaking cool though.
Yeah, that was a cool one.
Rookie too? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
And it doesn't have the rookie card insignia on it
Yeah,
though.
it does.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Oh, it does. I didn't see that.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a cool card, bro.
Yeah.
For sure.
I picked this Joker up here. This one's a Donruss base, but it's got an in-person auto on it, and it's just PSA graded authentic. It doesn't have the grade of the card, but it's a cool card. Little
Get that from ODC too?
I did, yeah.
Sweet. On the rated rookie.
Yep.
Cool.
And this last one is my favorite one. You were just talking about your Joker, Kaboom.
Shit, son.
I was able to pick up this Joker Kaboom, and it's a BGS 9.5. And like you said, you know, this is the time to get it, and hopefully it makes some moves.
That's the same card, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
The Crown Royal,
I think.
Yeah. He
sure.
only has 2 Kabooms, and he has, I think the other one was a 2019, and
The one that looks more comic-y.
And I want to say that other one was Absolute. Pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure this is the same one I got, yeah.
Yeah, the 2021.
Yeah,
2020,
it's probably-
2021. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I'm probably going to send mine off too.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. But those were the pickups. Had a great time, man. Had a lot of fun. Met a lot of new people. It was a fun show.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I don't know. Damn it. Now I'm going to have to double check mine.
Get her graded up.
Yeah, so on the way home, I fucking stopped at the Iron Lion Trade Night. Bro.
Oh,
Just jumped
dude.
off the side of the highway. That was pretty dope. Actually, there was a hell of a time, man. I highly recommend checking that out. It was a little more family friendly than Chicken Dom's, but that was fine. It was fine. It was super cool. They had a bunch of pack war type stuff going on and giveaways, and they probably gave away, I don't know, $500,000 worth of shit, dude. It was pretty dope.
Nice.
And while I was there, I picked up a couple cool things. We got the 2014 Topps Platinum Mike Evans Black Refractor. I kind of last year or so kind of just really started kind of thinking highly of this guy. I started kind of realizing how great he actually is and the numbers he's putting up, and he's borderlining some all-time great shit, bro.
Yeah.
He's actually putting up some really cool fucking really good stats and numbers and shit.
Yeah, that's a cool card, man. That's beautiful.
And then I picked these up, and I know a couple homies that are going to be jealous of these. These are 2014 School Shop ABA Liga Nikola Jokic. I guess it's a first card, not necessarily rookie. First card. It's
Those are
PSA 9 and a PSA 10 there.
his Serbian cards, huh?
Yeah, so those are in a Serbian uniform. Yeah, pretty dope, bro. I know they're super rare. Pop count total on between the 9s and 10s was 50 something. I want to say. I think it's 46 on the 9 and 8 on the 10.
Who?
I want to say. So
That's
there's only 8 of these 10s, and so knowing a lot of Joker, I can never say his goddamn name now. Jokic card fans, I might have to fight some people for that one.
That's a dope card, dude. Those are
But came
sick.
up on those at trade night, bro. Definitely would like to hit that trade night up again too. That was pretty fucking sweet. I
Yeah.
think I showed you those the other day.
Yeah. They're sick, dude.
They're pretty sick. Pretty sick.
Nice. Nice.
One thing I want to say though, you're gonna have some $500 cards. You may want to put them in protective plastic. I took them out just to show them on screen, just because I think they show up better, but they're going right back.
You might want to get some plastic on them.
And then another little mail day, just for the hell of it. I got this in the mail today. Patty the Pimblett autograph.
Oh,
so
nice.
He doesn't have any autographs in any sets or anything yet, and I don't know if he will. He's kind of been being a turd about signing. He doesn't like to sign, partially because I think the guy that had him sign all of these turned around and sold a bunch of them, and I think it might have butthurt him. There's only so many of these out there, and they're all on this card, and one guy I think had him sign like maybe 100 of them, so 100 of them or so. I don't know exactly how many there are, but they're all in different ink. Mine has silver ink. There's some with gold ink. There's some with orange ink, whatever. But mine has about the cleanest signature I saw. I didn't get the autograph graded. I probably should have, because so many of the other ones I saw with really, really shitty autograph grades, and that would have made it stand out a little more. It's only a PSA 9, but most people either got it graded as card and auto grade or just as authentic. So I have to double check, but it might be Pop 1, or I know it's definitely low pop, because of the way that with the dual service, kind of like how you found with yours,
right?
Pop 1, you know. But I'm almost regretting not having that. It's a little tiny bit streaky, but it's pretty damn clean. But a lot of the autos that I saw get graded were like 6, 7, 8s. So
right, that's dope.
It's actually pretty cool.
It's a pretty damn cool card, dude. Hell yeah.
So I was a tiniest bit worried they wouldn't authenticate it, even though I knew it was legit. It's just he doesn't really have too much to compare it to. But so anyway, pretty sweet. One more quick little flash there.
Let's see. Let's zoom in. There you go.
Bam.
Booyah.
So anyway, that was my mail day.
Yeah, that Patty Pimblett's sick. He's one of my favorites, dude. I really like him. He's one of the guys that I'm. Him and Izzy are like my two favorite right now.
Yeah, I'm kind of rooting for him. So
yeah, for sure. But yeah, dude, iCard show was a great success. It was a lot of fun. Mark from iCards, iCards USA is his website. Go check it out if you're ever wanting to get a table or get any information. Check him out. He's an awesome dude. Puts on a good show. And
iCards with a K.
iCards with a K. We did that video in Denver, and he was talking. I was giving a quick interview, and he goes, iCards with a K. I was like, dude.
I finally asked him why iCards with a K.
Why is that?
Because his wife's name is Monica with a K.
Oh, nice.
IKA.
Nice.
I was like, oh, cool. Family man. He's
smart,
a family man.
Smart move, dude. Mark. Smart move. Yeah, his wife's awesome too. She knows her sports, dude. I'll see her and she'll like question me. So what's going on with the Broncos? Like, who's gonna be their best wide receiver? She knows her sports, dude. Yeah. So Mark also suggested we need to get her on the pod. He's like, you need to get her on the podcast. He's like, she knows more sports than I do. Yeah, great guy.
Yeah, heck yeah, anytime.
Great family, great people. Mark is dope, dude. His mom will be watching his table. You go over there to his table, and his mom Dukes is chilling. His wife's chilling. Like, yeah, it's awesome. It's a family affair over there at iCards. But yeah, definitely check them out. And they put on a hell of a show. But I think it's time for us to do a little shot, my brother.
I've been staring at it.
You've been staring? You ready to do this?
Clink.
Clank, clank. Woo-wee.
And I look like a little bitch.
That's all good.
Went down the wrong pipe.
You piped it?
I inhaled it a little bit.
Whoo. Whoo-wee.
Word.
That's good, though. Awesome. So now that we did our shot, we're going to hear a little bit from our sponsor, Mr. John Scanlon from Denver Card Show.
Word.
This podcast is brought to you by Denver Card Shows. Come find your grail and chill with some of the dopest people in the hobby. For more information, check out denvercardshows.com. Hitting those 16 switches. With everybody saying. Yeah, dude. Denver Card Shows. Go check them out, denvercardshow.com. There's going to be another 2-dayer coming up in April. We just got off of the last 2-dayer. It was a great time. Had a spectacular time. So if you're in the Denver area or if you're close, come on down and check it out.
Fucking A.
And we will be there. More than likely, we will be up in that motherfucker somewhere. If we don't have tables, we'll be walking around looking for cards, but we usually have tables, though.
You know what?